What do you think of their threats to return to the creeks if the agreement is not followed through?
But we all know the situation we were before amnesty came in. It wasn't comfortable for us. It wasn't comfortable for government. So if they go back, we have the security agents. You are basically on your own. On your own. We are a people that have a case. We're in advocacy. We ask for change. We have our demands. And if you go beyond our premise, we will expose you to the outside world and say, look, this is the man that is creating problem. That is the truth. We have to now start learning. We were in advocacy, we were after everything condemning. Then some of us were blind, like the PDP, former PDP, now AC Milai will say. Now we are wiser, we've opened our eyes. We found out that the more we create problems, they label us wrong names. We want to now show the world we need this change we're agitating for. I want to go peacefully. The law courts are there.
So all is well now in the region?
Sincerely, a good number of us. It's not a Dorado, it's not the Huru yet. Because if you look after the amnesty, before amnesty, there are certain promises from the center, from the presidency. We are yet to see them. The coastal road is still lingering.
But after the amnesty,
East-West road is still. Yeah.
After the amnesty program, there's been pockets of report here and there. For instance, the Action Congress of Nigeria reacting to the fact that there's been an increasing rate in armed robbery and kidnapping in Rivers State.
You see, it's not peculiar to Rivers State. The truth is, I wouldn't want to join the political parties because if you mean well, we will have seen it on the streets, on our roads, on our lifestyle. The parties, let's not go there at all.
No, we will, because we're looking at this.
You will go, but I won't go there.
Hold on. We're looking at these matters jointly and separately.
Yeah,
with respect to raising consistency.
No, we're not hitting the...
This is a country where any man who lost his election, even when you didn't campaign in that constituency, you will go protesting. You condemn it. They never no good losers. We're all bad losers. Once you are removed from office, the next needs to start.
That's the politician.
Explosion.
I am not a politician.
Okay, what about
I'm in the advocacy.
Recent explosion in Asaba, is that also politicking?
My brother, I sincerely tell you, I wouldn't want to, because the security agents have their network working. I wouldn't want to start preempting or whatever finding. But I just tell you that, you see, we are not good losers. One. Two, Niger Delta, the amnesty thing is one good thing that the government brought. And today, I go home, attend functions, social engagement till midday, morning. I travel.
Question
before
is,
now,
with the amnesty program, having gone through the trainings, what are the youth doing when they return back?
When you are trained, and you get physical knowledge, entrepreneurial, welding, a lot, maritime activity.
The ones that have come back, what have they been doing?
They've not come back. But the few that managed to scale through, even in South Africa or somewhere, it's been even engaged.
Some are back.
Some are back. I think they have enough. You see, I am not in the committee. I'm not a member. But what we do is we monitor activities and report back to the public.
And you, whilst monitoring, you're not aware of anyone who's come back?
The few I know, Ghana, those who went to sculpture and molding affairs, they come back and get involved. What's the name of this outfit in BI?
We'll be back in a moment. Let's take a moment and we'll return in just after this. Join us again. back and continue our focus on security concerns, raising them with a view to, of course, seeing how we can just end all of this. I know they say peace is not the, who knows. But Mr. Ghomorai is still here with us, and we'll have a lot of questions coming through
indeed.
to tweets at the moment. And you want to take one of them?
Yeah, Mr. Ghomorai, I am KJV wants to know, what do the Niger Delta militants do? What did they do to warrant a payment of 65,000 naira a month? That's 250% above the minimum wage.
I think he should have asked the appropriate quotas, but I could still. You see, it's not that the situation at that time. Thank God we passed it. At the point where we were not even lifting up to 7,000 barrels or whatever, I think today we are having 2 point something million, over 2.5 or 7 million barrels oil crude lifted from the Niger Delta. The advocacy in the militancy area was high. So in the wisdom of the then president, late Yaradua, we think that things should improve. And that was this was we are making more than that.
Yeah,
when the situation was that bad. So for even accepting 65,000, I mean, we should be very grateful.
How
for them.
sustainable is this 65,000?
What are we making from oil?
Is it only the Niger Delta is Nigeria?
That's oil bed now. That's oil bed. And nothing is happening there.
Is it
today now? Boko Haram is a subject of the backwardness, where you have so much from the north. They've been in power. Today the boys are grumbling, but they're using the wrong channel.
You see, when you were here, you mentioned that you're expecting Masob, you're expecting some other bodies to rise.
Yes.
So imagine
somebody's beating the drum.
Imagine
that's why you are seeing what somebody's beating the drum.
Someone is beating the drum and they are dancing, as you say, as you claim. And the federal government gets to the point where they begin to pay 65,000 naira to all these.
No, you cannot.
How sustainable is that?
You cannot, because you cannot start using the Niger Delta to measure. No. The settings are very wrong. You don't do that. That is why with the Niger Delta is still backward. Anytime we ask for genuine cause, you change us with this language all over the country. Today we are even on the ground for state creation. People are now talking because they don't know what it means. State creation, if Bayelsa had not been created, it will be a different ball game. And when even some local government, Bayelsa is 8 local government. 8. So when we go to Abuja, all the state local governments, 774, if they take one naira per local government, Bayelsa will go back with only 8 naira. It's unfair. And when you come out with genuine demand, like what the Niger Delta, the Jaws are going through, cut across from Akwa Ibom down to Ondo State. Today, the German in Ondo has no bearing to government. The German in Edo, in fact, they are even threatening them as we speak in Edo. So what we say is create contiguous states. For this people at the river area.
What do you mean has no bearing to government?
Because when you are in micro-minority, you don't even constitute a ward. What they do is they balkanize them into different wards in the country.
But the state government says they're doing a lot in that region, so you can't say they have no bearing to government.
You see, the governments come to talk here. Well, we see it. That's what the northern governors were saying. Today, what is happening in the northeastern section?
Does the government...
Because people, no development, nothing. They don't